parents, they've got problems.
What do you mean problems?
I don't think I'll ever go home again.
Well, why don't you come home with me? Come to Saltburn.
Mr. Quick.
Wow.
And here he is now.
Oh, what beautiful eyes. Oh, how wonderful.
Yeah, I told you he wasn't a minger.
Oh, but darling, you're kind about everyone. You can't be trusted.
It is such an honor to speak with you today. Promising Young Woman was my favorite film of 2022 or 2020. And you've just created another unforgettable gem with Saltburn. So you're amazing.
Thank you.
But love how you create these films that have like a horror undertone in a very realistic setting, but you always are able to keep us on the edge of our seat and we never know what's going to happen next. I'm wondering, what's the key to writing that kind of effective, subtle horror?
Thank you so much. I mean, I think the thing, I sort of feel like all of our lives in a way, we're always kind of, there's always some horror, isn't there? We live without being too pretentious, we kind of live as humans knowing that the terrible thing is going to happen. We just don't know when. So it feels kind of impossible to me not to kind of acknowledge horror just as a kind of state, a kind of permanent state that we're all living in. But I also just love, there's a dark comedy is really the thing that I like to make, a dark comedy, and so but the dark, maybe the emphasis is sort of on the darkness. Yeah. And this movie, Saltburn is it's taken from the Gothic tradition, and the Gothic tradition is all about horror and romance and wanting things that frighten us or kind of make us revolted.
Yeah, no, and I love how it kind of touches on like wanting to be another person and just kind of watching, because I definitely love to people watch, and I guess in a healthier way than Oliver, I probably wanted to be someone else. But I was wondering, have you ever kind of had that desire and watchful eye of somebody that you kind of wanted to be?
Oh, absolutely. And I think it's the feeling that we all feel now more strongly than ever, because we are watching people on the internet all the time, and we're watching their lives, and it's not just them, it's their husbands, it's their friends, it's their children, it's the food they make, it's their houses, it's we're kind of completely carnivorous now, and so I think all of us are in this state now of kind of voyeurism, whether we acknowledge it or not, and so, but I'm also interested in how the things and the people that we desire, what they're really saying about ourselves. It's not just that we are obsessed with a person, it's what we want, it's why we identify with them, it's what about them that we want to be. It's actually a preoccupation with our own specialness or lack of specialness, and I think that's the thing that we all feel. And that certainly Oliver feels, turning up at Oxford, wanting to be special, believing, having done all the right things, having done all his homework, wearing the scarf, wearing the jacket, like first day shows up, and all of that stuff is suddenly you're not special. And that's the thing of, I think, that we're all grappling with now, is like, how do we make ourselves special?
Yeah, definitely. That's true.
Lots of people get lost in Saltburn.
Oh, that's just giving me goosebumps. Look, Pamela. Oh, no.
I kind of want to just play a little rapid fire question related to the film. Okay. And I'm just going to ask you some questions, and you just give me the answer of why you pick this. So, would you rather spend the day with Pamela or Elspeth?
Elspeth.
Why?
Because she's so frightening that I'd love her to kind of ruin my life. But I'd happily spend the day with both of them. They're brilliant.
I would love to hear what Elspeth would say about me. I would just, because of the stuff she says to your face.
Yeah, the thing that you'd want to know is what she says behind your back.
Yeah.
She'd be so charming to your face, and then behind your back she'd be like, oh, what a shame that ...
Exactly. If you had to sing a karaoke song with Farley in front of everyone, what song would you pick?
Oh my God. I think I would. Very, very bad at karaoke. Celine Dion, My Heart Will Go On.
That would be great. That's a great one. What theme would you pick for your big birthday bash at the Saltburn home, and why?
Oh my goodness. What theme? Heaven and Hell?
Ooh, that'll make for some great costumes.
Yeah.
Whose life would you want to watch and obsess over? Cassandra from Promising Young Woman or Oliver before he met Felix?
Oh gosh. Can I obsess over Jennifer Coolidge in Promising Young Woman?
Yes.
Cassie's mom. Because the thing is that like her house and her life, I just wish we could have had more of it in the movie, because I mean, there were so many things going on with Cassie's mom. She was a shell collector. She was an interior designer of fish tanks.
That's so, I love that. I love when there's side characters that like you want to learn more about. It means that you're doing something right with your characters. That we
Yeah,
care about.
and in Saltburn, it's Duncan, right? Like, I need to know everything about Duncan.
Yeah. Finally, both Promising Young Woman and Saltburn are unforgettable films that are going to be talked about forever. What's another film that you had the same shocking and memorable effect that you love?
Oh, that's such a good question. I think Natural Born Killers. I watched at a stage of my life where I was kind of a teenager, and I was like, oh, wow, you really can extend sympathy for the devil to this extent. I haven't watched it for years, but I really loved it.
It's great. It's a great choice. They're giving me the wrap, but it's been such a pleasure to speak with you.
So lovely to speak to you. Thank you.